Hello guys, this is A. Johnson. Today I'm going to show you how to create a simple navigation bar. I'm going to open my HTML editor. The name is Visual Studio Code. Right click on the YouTube folder, name file. Name of my file will be navigate.html. I'm going to click enter. So the title will be navigation bar. So between the bold tag here, I'm going to type a div. And between the div tag, I'm going to type URL. Between URL tag, I'm going to type li. And between li tag, I'm going to type a tag. Then to begin with, I'm going to name the first one home. Then I will copy the first one here. And down below, I'm going to paste it 4 times. So I'm going to replace the second one with about, and I'm going to replace the third one with blocks. I'm going to replace the fourth one with the gallery. And I'm going to replace the last one with contact. I'm going to use class selector. So the name of my class selector will be navigate. The next thing that I'm going to do now is to style it. I'm going to style it. So I'll begin by typing a style, which is style tag. So in HTML, if you want to style something, you use style tag inside the HTML, or you can use an external one. Then you can link them together. But this time around, I'm going to use internal inside the HTML. So I begin with style tag inside the HTML, just below the title tag. So I'm going to use navigate class here to style it. So I'm going to create the header of the website where I'm going to place the navigation bar. So the width of the header is going to be 100%. And the height is going to be 120. For example, it can be more than that, it can be less than that, but I'm going to use 120 this time. The X and the background color will be black. You can use any color, but I'm going to use black. So I'm going to save it and reveal it in the file explorer. And I'm going to use Google Chrome for my browser. Okay, this is what we have now. So as you can see here, we have a white space here at the top here, and both left and the right we also have white space. So I'm going to fill them up. So the next thing that I'm going to do now is I'm going to type star, then the default will be margin 0, and the padding 0. So I'm going to refresh it again and see what I have done so far. So when I refresh, no more white space. The next thing that I'm going to do now, I'm going to surround the header with a color. So maybe it's going to be black. I know it's going to be red. So I will begin by typing dot navigate again. Then I'm going to use a URL tag, this one, and I'm going to type Bula. So I'm going to give it to px solid black or solid red. Let's see. So I'm going to save it and refresh my browser. So this is the result. Now I'm going to do the same thing with the navigation bar icon here. So I'm going to go down again here, navigate, URL tag, then li tag. Then I'm going to copy this one and replace it with green color. Copy. So I'm going to replace this one with green color. I'm going to save it and refresh my browser. This is the result. Now the next thing is I'm going to increase the font of navigation bar icon here, and I'm going to change the color to white. So it's going to be navigate, URL LIA hyperlink. So I'm going to type font size. I'm going to increase it to 25px, and I'm going to change the color to white. I'm going to refresh my browser and see what I've done. It's okay. Now the next thing that I'm going to do, if you take notice of this, we can see underline white here, underline white color here. So I'm going to get rid of this underline. So how can I do that? I'm just going to type text decoration none. I save my browser and refresh again. No, there's no more underline here. So the next thing that I'm going to do again is to move this icon, this navigation bar, to be in horizontal line, not in vertical line, horizontal line. So it means it will start from home, then the next one will be about, the next one will be blog, the next one will be gallery, and the last one will be contact, towards the right side here. Where am I going to do that? I'm going to come to the second line here, the third line here. I'm going to say, or rather I'm going to type display inline blocks. I will save it and refresh my browser. Alright, this is what I have. So now I'm going to move this this navigation bar down a little bit, maybe to the center of the header here. So this is going to be the next thing that I'm going to do. I'm just going to say margin top 30px. I'm going to save it and refresh my browser again. So it falls to the middle of the header here. So I'm going to fill this one. I'm going to fill the white space here. I'm going to fill it up. So I'm going to say here, I'm going to type overflow hidden. Refresh my browser again. No more white space. The next thing that I'm going to do now is to get rid of this borderline, red color here, and the borderline of the navigation bar, the green color here. I'm going to get rid of them. I don't want them anymore. So it's very simple. It's not something that is difficult. So the next thing that I'm going to do is delay this one, and I'm going to delay the other one too here. I save it and I refresh my browser. No more. But there's something here that I want you to notice here. There are two close to each other, so I'm going to give them gap, at least 15px. So I'm going to say margin left 15px. Then I'm going to refresh my browser again. As you can see, so we have 15px between home and about, and between about and blog, between blogs and gallery, between gallery and contact. Perfect. So the next thing now is I want to say the home, the icon here, the navigation bar, to change the color whenever I point my mouse on top of them. I want them to change to any color, maybe depend the color that I set. Maybe going to change to red color, for example. So I'm going to use I'm going to copy this one, paste them down below here, and I'm going to go delete this one. I don't need it. I'm going to delete this one too. Here I'm going to type hover here. This is hover. This one, hover, is as we all know in English language, when something is when you hover on something, when you hover means that we will place something on top of something to show something. So when you hover on this one, it's going to give you the color that I set up. So I'm going to set it to red color. So if I save it now, I'm not going to refresh it. Once I refresh it now, when I point my mouse on it, it's going to change to red color. Let's see. Refresh my browser. As you can see, perfect. So this is how to create simple navigation bar. I'm going to explain again. The first thing that you're going to do is you create div. Div is like container, you keep all this inside. And you're going to use selector class, which is navigate here, to style them here, to style this one. So this is what I did. I used navigate class, as you can see, To style the navigation bar, I first get the width of the header, which is 100%, and then the height, which is 120%. Then I get the background black. Then the margin from the top to keep the navigation bar at the center here to be 30px, as you can see here. So, and I display them to the inline block. That is, you want to move them to the right in horizontal line this way. And then I give a gap between them 15px, and then the next thing, I change the navigation bar to white color, and remove the decoration which is on the line of each of them. I get rid of them, I remove them. So the last one is when you hover on them, point your mouse on top of the icon on the navigation bar, is going to change to red color, which I set up here. So this is how to create a simple navigation bar. If you find the video useful, please give your comment below and click subscribe the button. If there's any improvement that you want me to improve on, please give your comment too right down below. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.